Good afternoon friends, my name is Viren and today I show you how to communication is possible between two PLC using Modbus TCP IP. I already uploaded one video based on Modbus TCP IP. On this video I have discussed how to communicate your PLC to OPC server using the Modbus TCP IP, and this time I show you how to Modbus TCP IP protocol use for PLC to PLC communication in TIA portal. So first of all, I have two 1200 series PLC. So first I configure the two 1200 series PLC. First one I have assigned as a server, second one I have assigned as a client. In the server PLC, open the program block. So this is the instruction for the server, MB server, and this is the input data and this one is the output data. If you don't know which data type is required for configure for input side and for output side, so just press on this block and press the F1. The help block is open, and the first bit is the disconnect bit. So this is a boolean data type, so possibility is only 2, 0 and 1. So this bit is 0 means the passive connection is established when there is a no communication connection. 1 means initialize of the connection termination. If the input is set, no other operation are execute. Second, it is a MB hold register, means this is the pointer to the Modbus holding register of the MB server instruction. So we have set the data of the memory, which data we have sent for server to client, and also receive the data from my client to server. And the third one is option is the connect. In the connect we have used the tcon IPv4 instruction, and you just see first one assign I have DB. Open the one DB, I have set only one data type, and the data type name is the tcon IPv4. You just see some parameterization is required for communication, and how to communication parameterization is done I will show you one by one. So first the connection type, so I have set 11. Why we have set 11? Just press on the connect instruction and you just see connection type set 11. Select 11 for TCP IP because we have used the Modbus TCP IP. For TCP connection we have required 11. Second one is the my ID. So here my PLC ID is 1, and also hardware identification number. So my PLC hardware identification number is fixed, it is a 64. Here this is the address of your client. So by default I have set 0000, and how to is assign, you just see as the remote address. So as an example, my IP is a 192.168.0.1. So I will set like this 192.168.0.1. If the instruction MB server is to accept connection requests from any number of partners of your client, to use 0.0.0.0 as a IP. So I have used 0.0.0.0. Next one is my local port is the 502 and my remote port is the 0. And this is the board bit for connection connects your activity your active stabilize connection your active stabilize. So in this case ID for the manner in which the connection is established, selects false for the passive connection stabilize. So this is the configuration of your server configuration, and same like configuration in also do in client block. So this is the your client block instruction. Here first assign the bit in the request bit, second is the disconnect bit, third one is the mode 1. If here I have set 0, to your client only receive the data from the server, not send the data from client to server. Or second thing we have assigned here 1, means your means your client is ready to send the data from your client to server. And this is the Modbus holding register area startup bit 40,001 area, length is the 2, and the data we will receive here M20.0 byte 4. Same thing here, connection also is required. So this is the connection data type 11, ID is the 1 and the 64, and this is the address of the my server 192.168.0.1, and this one the local port 0 and the remote port is the 502. And this is the same bit, the active stabilized bit. By default it's on in the passive active connection, and this is the off in the passive connection. So this is the configuration. If the any error are occur, this block error bit is high and they show you your status which error code is execute. So you can easily identify out which error is occur in your communication. Okay, so this is the configuration, and first of all we will check the block any error are occur or not. Okay, so right now no any error is the false bit. Same thing we will check in the server block. Okay, here also no any error, and you just see here I have assigned the 1 bit. Okay, now I will try to send data from my server to client. This is server and this is my client. This is the server. Okay, here I in my server data type I have updated one value 100 and write. You just see this value is not editable because right now I have set in my in client application the mode is the 1, means that time your client ready to send data to client to server. Okay, how to, we will check. In client I have assigned the one value, suppose 50. Okay, and right, the value is updated, and also check in the server this value is updated. And same thing I just change this mode 1 to 0. Now okay, no any error is occur, your communication is done. Again I open the client block here. Right now I update in client work table, and here you just see the value is not editable in client side because right now client is a work only read block, not only write block. So that time I will send data in my client side. Suppose I set 600, the server send this data to client 600, this value is updated, and you also see in client side this value is updated. So this depends on this thing. This bit is 0 means your client block as a work as a only read block. This bit is 1 means your client block work as a write block. I hope you understand how to communication is possible between Modbus TCP IP to PLC. Uh, thank you for learning this video, and this is very helpful for you. And if you like my channel, please subscribe and also like. Thank you.